This is Marcus from Bad Duck Farms. Today I am sowing some seeds for some eggplants and tomatoes. It's March the 30th and I'm late sowing them, but they should be okay. They're still just going to be a little bit behind what I would normally sow, I hope. But I'm going to put about 15 varieties of old-fashioned heirloom varieties of eggplants and tomatoes and get them started. I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days and I just want to go ahead and get them started today. And I'm going to put them in my bathroom and turn the heater on and keep the room in the 70s or 80s, keep them nice and warm. And this is what I'm doing. So I've got several varieties of old-fashioned heirloom eggplant and tomatoes. I've going to sow 6 plants of each one to start with. This will be my first set, and then when I get back and have more time, I'll sow a bunch more. I've got several other varieties of tomatoes and eggplants that I need to put in to sow as well. So even though these are late, they're actually going to be hopefully ahead of the ones that I haven't planted yet, that I still have to plant. But we have a long growing season here, so we'll have plenty of time to get them up and going. It's just I won't be one of the first to have tomatoes available, but I'm not really worried about that. So I went ahead and made all my, I don't know if you can see that or not, my little seed tags to show the varieties and when they were planted, today's date. And I wrapped them in packing tape, hoping that'll keep the moisture level down so that I can still read them after they've been sitting for a few days in the moisture. But if that doesn't work, hopefully I can at least make it out and make new ones if I have to. But this is a mixture of potting soil, horse manure, and worm castings that has been mixed up and just moistened with some worm tea. And hopefully it should be a really good growing medium for the seeds. And I'm just going to put one seed in each cell pack. Each of these cell packs has 6 openings. I'm just going to put one seed in each one so that I can kind of be frugal with my seeds, but also just so they don't get overcrowded. I don't have to thin them. I don't have to do any of that, and then they can get their roots really strong in each little pack without having to divide them up. I've sown seeds before in trays where I'd put several seeds and then I would have to break them up. The bad thing about that is that sometimes the seeds, the roots will entangle, and when you pull them apart you end up damaging some of their roots. So in this situation, each pack, even though it's a little bit more time, it's a little bit more, takes a little bit more time to do it. I think it'll, in the long run, the plants will be healthier because they'll each be in their own little individual pots, and we'll end up not having to worry about when I pop them out, all their roots will be contained and there won't be any damage to the small root hairs that they get when you're planting them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started, and then I'm going to set them up in my bathroom, and I'll get back with you when I video. Bad Duck Farms out.